She also called Nicki Minaj "Hey Barbie." She also tweeted to Nicki Minaj, "Why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think it is. You've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers. That started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with, and you can't because you're doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. What are you comparing yourself to me for?"
This is my thing, Nicki Minaj, right? Why would I be here sitting in line like, oh yeah, I did this, I did that, knowing that the next day there's gonna be so much footages of that same night?
Things between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj have officially gone off the rails. What started as a few shady shots over album sales has exploded into a full-blown feud that's way more personal than anyone expected. This isn't about charts or streams anymore. It's about pride, pain, and payback. Reports say Cardi crossed a serious line when she allegedly leaked Nicki's private medical information. And if that wasn't shocking enough, she even dropped hints about Nicki's fertility struggles and possible addiction issues. The internet went crazy. Fans couldn't believe it. Some people are backing Cardi, saying Nicki finally got a taste of her own medicine, while others are calling it heartless and cruel. But there's one person who isn't upset, Saucy Santana. He's standing firm behind Cardi, saying she only did what needed to be done. That got people wondering, what could have pushed Cardi to take things this far? Why risk her image and her career just to drag Nicki down like this? Could this end up turning against her in the long run? No one knows yet. But things are heating up fast. And just when everyone thought the drama couldn't get any worse, Nicki fired back. Yep, the war is officially back on. Fans thought the beef had died down years ago after that Wild Fashion Week fight in 2018, but clearly, these two were never really done. Nicki came out swinging, posting a series of tweets aimed straight at Cardi. She didn't even have to name drop, the shade was crystal clear. What made it even pettier was how Nicki used Cardi's own lyrics against her. She quoted lines from Cardi's new song Magnet just to mock her. And it didn't stop there. Nicki started posting random photos of eagles, which fans quickly noticed was a subtle dig at Cardi, whose latest album cover features a flock of crows. It was quiet shade, but everyone knew what it meant. So now, the gloves are off again. Cardi's fans are calling her a savage for exposing Nicki, while the barbs are dragging her non-stop. Both sides are ready for war, and neither artist seems ready to back down. What started as a battle for the charts has turned into something personal, ugly, and way deeper than music.
It was only a matter of time before Nicki Minaj and Cardi B started going back and forth online after Cardi B's album numbers came out, and this beef will truly never end. So Cardi's new album, Am I the Drama, debuted with 200,000 units, which she was celebrating because this is a big debut. But Nicki Minaj was celebrating because Cardi's album did not outsell Nicki's album Pink Friday 2, which debuted with 228,000 units back in 2023. It's clear that Nicki has been checking Cardi's numbers because of what she's been tweeting all day today, which started with a picture of an eagle. Now, Cardi's album cover and her visuals include crows, so fans figured out that this tweet was directed at Cardi because I guess crows have some sort of beef with eagles where they jump on eagles' back trying to peck them and get a reaction out of the eagles, but the eagle does not fight back. Instead, the eagle just flies higher and the crow just cannot catch up, so it eventually flies away.
The message couldn't have been clearer. Nicki was basically saying she soars high while Cardi just makes noise. The tension is boiling fast, and it looks like this could be the beginning of a whole new round in their never-ending feud. But Nicki wasn't done yet. She kept throwing shade, one post after another. In one of them, she simply wrote $4.99, and fans immediately caught on. It was a direct jab at Cardi's decision to drop her album price on iTunes. Nicki didn't need to say much. That one number said it all.
Nicki also tweeted $4.99, referring to Cardi discounting her album to $4.99 on iTunes, which I don't know why she said because Nicki also discounted Pink Friday 2 to $5 2 years ago.
The crazy thing is, Cardi's album had just landed the #1 spot on the Billboard 200, which made Nicki's little jab look desperate. The funniest part? Nicki once sold her own album for the exact same $4.99 price. So, her shading Cardi for something she did first had fans calling out the hypocrisy fast. That's when Cardi clearly decided she'd had enough. She came swinging hard, reminding Nicki exactly who's running things right now. Cardi posted, "You must have missed me, huh? Wild. Now kiss my feet. Nothing's worse than a bored chick. My power got these girls checking out of rehab every time. Go to your room." Phew, she didn't hold back one bit. But she wasn't done yet. Cardi threw another punch, calling Nicki Barbie, and not in a flattering way. Of course, Nicki wasn't letting that slide. She fired back with a post flipping Cardi's own lyrics from Magnet, writing, "AB got surgery to look like me. Tell the rat and Jay-Z, Rico, fraud and perjury." The internet exploded instantly. The tension was out of control, and both of them were going full throttle. Nicki didn't slow down either. She doubled down with another tweet. "Fell off the charts with a big belly, running trains barefoot, still smelly, still couldn't outsell me." And just to stir the pot even more, she started calling Cardi Barney, making fun of her bright, colorful outfits. Social media went nuts, but Cardi wasn't about to take that insult lying down. True to form, she clapped right back on X, calling Nicki out for acting obsessed and asking why she couldn't stop talking about her album.
Nicki then tweeted an AI photo of Cardi B as Barney, and Cardi tweeted this photo of Nicki's brother's mugshot with a pink wig on.
Cardi B didn't hold back when she reminded everyone that she's only 32 and dropped her first hit in 2017, while Nicki's 42 and came out way back in 2010. Cardi made it clear that this isn't just rap beef, it's a clash between two generations. She basically told Nicki to stay in her lane, saying she should be comparing herself to artists from her own era like Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Drake, not someone a decade younger. Her exact words were brutal. "You been in the game 16 years. Compete with your peers, not me. I was in high school when you dropped." That one line alone had the internet screaming. But Cardi didn't stop there. She added fuel to the fire, joking that Nicki must have been streaming Magnet nonstop while she was just chilling at home cooking ribs and brownies. Then, she flipped Nicki's own diss track back on her, spitting a few savage lines of her own, and that last bar hit below the belt. Cardi took aim at Nicki's brother's past case, something Nicki never once dragged into the spotlight. Everyone knew that was a dangerous move. In true Nicki fashion, she didn't let it slide. She came firing right back on X, ready for war. But Cardi wasn't backing down either. Instead, she launched a tweet that nearly broke the internet. Cardi clapped back hard, this time hitting Nicki where it hurt most, her private life. She wrote, "You keep talking about my pregnancy like you ain't go to a dozen fertility clinics trying to have kids after them perks scrambled your eggs." That one line sent shockwaves online. Fans couldn't believe how far Cardi went, turning their feud into a full-blown scandal. Social media blew up instantly. People weren't just watching rap beef anymore. They were watching real-life pain unfold in public. But while fans were laughing and choosing sides, lawyers were already raising eyebrows. Cardi might have crossed a serious line by leaking private medical details, something that could easily spiral into a legal nightmare. One legal blogger even broke it down, saying if Nicki's team wanted, they could sue for invasion of privacy and defamation, especially if Cardi's claims weren't true. Meanwhile, Nicki suddenly had the upper hand. Her history with addiction was already public after a 2023 interview where she admitted she'd been prescribed Percocet for pain and accidentally got hooked. She'd been open about it, and fans had praised her honesty. But the following year, things took a messy turn when Nicki was detained in Amsterdam after officials allegedly found something suspicious in her bag. That clip went viral, and now, with Cardi's tweets resurfacing, it all came rushing back. If Nicki decided to take things to court, this feud could turn from petty to million-dollar serious real fast. Still, social media treated it like primetime entertainment. Fans, influencers, even other rappers couldn't resist chiming in. Ice Spice dropped a laughing emoji under a messy post, and that one tiny emoji sent comment sections into chaos. Then JT from City Girls made it clear she was definitely not Team Cardi. After Cardi shaded her in Magnet, JT clapped back on X saying, "That chick home mad and ugly. If I was number one, I'd be celebrating." Basically accusing Cardi of lying about her sales, a bold move that reignited old drama. But Saucy Santana immediately stepped in to defend Cardi, posting himself dancing to her diss track like her personal hype man. That move made it clear. He's all in for Team Cardi now. Which is wild, because not long ago, he used to be one of Nicki's biggest fans. Back in 2022, he even went live with her on Instagram asking for a collab, but Nicki's cold silence that day made it painfully awkward. From that moment, Santana switched sides completely, and now he's riding with Cardi through every shot fired. Still, fans are warning him this might not be the best hill to die on, especially with Cardi facing potential legal heat. This feud has been simmering for years, ever since their motorsport collab in 2018. Fans spotted tension in their verses back then, but both rappers tried to play it cool. Cardi said people just wanted drama, while Nicki tweeted that it was men in the industry stirring the pot. But when the motorsport video dropped and fans noticed they filmed separately, it confirmed what everyone suspected: they weren't on good terms. Cardi later revealed in an interview that Nicki hadn't even finished her verse when she first heard the song, which made fans think Nicki purposely tried to overshadow her. That little moment started a rivalry that's only exploded since. From that point on, things spiraled. Nicki accused Cardi of being ungrateful, tweeting, "The corniest thing you can be is ungrateful. Give thanks." Then, in an interview, Nicki admitted Cardi's comments from back then genuinely hurt her feelings. It wasn't just shade anymore, it was personal. And when they both showed up at the Met Gala later that year, everything boiled over into an infamous confrontation that turned the red carpet into a battlefield. Fast forward to now, and it feels like history is repeating itself, only this time, the stakes are way higher. Cardi might have won over social media with her savage clapbacks, but exposing Nicki's private struggles could cost her big. What started as a lyrical rivalry has turned into one of the most personal and dangerous feuds in hip-hop. Between the legal threats, the fan wars, and celebrities choosing sides, this drama is nowhere near over. Cardi's boldness might keep her trending, but if Nicki plays her cards right, she could flip the script completely. One thing's for sure, this isn't just rap beef anymore. It's personal, unpredictable, and one wrong move could change everything. So what do you think? Did Cardi go too far this time? Or is she just giving Nicki a taste of her own medicine? Let me know your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because this story is far from done.